Tick, tick. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna light a fire in my little stove, or a petch. Some people just call this a petch. A petch is actually a wood burning heater, kind of like a pot-bellied stove, but but a wood burning heater. But and this is more of a stove, but a lot of times people still call it a petch. This is a pretty nice one. It's got a little valve on top. If you wanted to open up, you can see down inside. And the way this works, oh wait, let me show you another room. You got the little spout, the little chimney that comes out, the little pipe. This is a place where I'm staying right now. It's a pretty nice little place. The chimney comes right, it's a chimney, whatever. The pipes, they go through that little radiator. It helps to disperse the heat. And then this is the actual chimney right here. This chimney also serves the downstairs. So then their heater, the lady that lives downstairs, her heater is down here. I just know that because I've seen smoke coming out of the chimney when mine was not even on at all, not being used. Anyway, so it heats up the room pretty well. Okay, and then let's see, what else do you consider about this? You got thick walls, The walls are pretty thick on these houses, and no other kind of heating. Some people use electric heat, but that's a bit more expensive. Bosnia somehow got left out of the natural gas system. Maybe because they're not supported by Russia. Serbia is backed by Russia. Bosnia is backed by the U.S. That's why Serbia doesn't really like the U.S. all that much. So I think maybe over in Serbia they have gas. Definitely in Romania you have gas, wherever. But no, here in Bosnia, you burn wood to stay warm. And even, the businesses, I work at a little coffee shop where I keep their fire going all the time. Ja nazolim vatra, I like the fire. Shibica matches here, shibica. So anyway, the way I set this up, I put the tiniest little twigs, like I've got over here, on the very bottom. A piece of paper sticks down over here, and then pieces a little bigger. You can't see a damn thing, but anyway, pieces a little bigger on top, a little bigger, and then on the very top I've got pieces about 1.5 inches in diameter. Now the name of the game here is to light the thing without smoking out the whole place. Okay, that takes a little practice, but it's kind of important, especially when you're in someone else's place and you don't want to, smoke out the walls. I mean, you can just do a lot of smoke damage. So what I do then, let me see if I can do this while I'm holding the camera. Shit, I don't know. If let me see. Let me see now. Okay. The ashes, you can see the little ash tray thing down below. Anyway, if you have anything you like to get done during the day, you've got to knock 3 hours off of it. You'll be fucking with the fire. Okay, let me shut this. Now I get a little smoke on top, but when I shut this, it doesn't smoke as much. It'll pull air in from the bottom, and then up under there you can see it glowing, so I can see how it's doing. I'm getting a tiny bit of smoke. That's okay. I'll shove the ash in there. See, take this thing outside and dump it. I didn't do it last night, but see, the winter is nearly over, so I don't need as much of a fire. And then you got the little valve here. You get it all over your hands. You gotta go out, get wood, bring it in, or chop it, bring it in, cut it, come in, light the fire. Once it gets going, you put on a bigger piece so it'll burn slower and last longer. Anyway, you got to learn the timing of all of this. Anyway, you just take 3 hours out of your day every day just to fuck with this, okay? It's nice heat, really, and I kind of like cooking on one of these things. It's got a real good heat, a real good natural heat. You know, it's not like microwave, you know, nuked, you know, kind of effect. It's really good for if you want to make a big pot of soup or to cook on here. It's really good. This, let me see if I got it started. See, it's, yeah, motherfucker. See, it already went out. God damn it. Anyway, so you just do this shit over and over and over. God damn, what a pain in the fucking ass. You know, it just goes on and on and on. Thank fucking God that the winter is nearly over, because you just get tired of this fucking shit every day. If you don't like the language, you know, you're on the wrong channel. Okay? If you're offended by things that people say, you don't need to be watching my videos. That's all. Okay? Just letting you know that. Future reference there. Especially when it comes to shit that I'm tired of fucking around with. Because see, this starts way back in November, you know, you get all this going. See there. Maybe it'll start out. Fucking thing. Let me get some. Ugh, I don't have any more paper. I don't have any more paper around here. Motherfucker. Come on. Come on, come on. Go, 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 go. I don't want to do this anymore. Just light up, damn it. Son of a bitch. Maybe I can stick in. I've got some really dry twigs in here, so that you'd think if I do it strategically just right, maybe it'll keep going. It won't die. But I don't want to shut it yet. I'm getting a little smoke on top, because you're trying to get it lit and then shut the doors before it smokes out the room. Okay? Now, it's kind of going, but last time I shut it and it quit just a minute ago. Come on, bastard, get going. They make these little white disc, little white things that you light up and put in there. Okay, I'm going to try to shut it. I don't want any more smoke going on. If that doesn't work, I'll light up a big something. Now, let's see if it'll get going. Okay, in the meantime, I'll talk about... See, I've got to shut it. If you shut it, if it gets smoke and you shut this, the problem is that I don't want to choke the fire yet. Okay. Okay, these orange peelings, just your ordinary orange peelings, but they smell kind of nice. And then they burn well. Pine cones. There's only one more. Pine cones, if they're dry, they help when you're first starting up the fire like this. Turkish coffee. This is a little Turkish coffee thing. This is really just an ordinary one. This one here, it was under the sink, but that's really a cooler, older, more antique one. Anyway, I don't know if you've ever had Turkish coffee. Turkish coffee is just garbage. It's just trash. And you can't run it through like a filtered coffee maker because it's ground down to a powder. So it won't go through a filter. I mean, the water won't filter through. It just clogs up like mud. And anyway, so they pour a bunch of the Turkish coffee in there, heat the water, they make the whole thing, and then you pour it out into a cup and drink it, but you're drinking all those grounds, and it's not even really good coffee to start with. It's just trash. But you can get espresso shots, like anywhere I've been in Europe, uh, Bosnia, Serbia, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, all these places, I've been able to get a good espresso shot anywhere. And do that because in the Balkan region, you get Turkish coffee. If you're up in Hungary and Romania, thank God they don't have Turkish coffee. But anywhere in the Balkan range, which is going to be south of the Danube River, Turkish coffee sucks. Not as much in Bulgaria. Bulgaria is not as I don't know. I don't know exactly how the Turks, the Ottoman Empire. I don't know how far up into Bulgaria they went, but I don't remember seeing Turkish coffee in Bulgaria. I remember getting good pour-over coffee in Bulgaria and good espresso shots. But anywhere in what is really the Balkan, which is going to be Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, Albania, Kosovo, all those areas, that's all like Balkan, old Turkish Empire area, okay? Okay, that's it. Now see, you hear that noise? That tick, tick, tick. That is the metal warming up. And when you hear that, you know that the fire is going. And it'll kind of speed up, and you'll hear the metal kind of wiggling around as it warms up. So then, that's it. And once those pieces really burn pretty well, I'll open up the door and shove in some more. This is not the best of firewood. I gathered this outside, but that's okay because the winter is almost over. It's just a little bit of heat tonight, and it's fine. It probably won't get down to freezing. Might get down to 35 degrees. That's about it. Okay. That's how you light these old things. Pretty cool, huh?